Everybody, you're listening to the Inspirational Power Hour. All right, Pastor AD is here.
That's right.
All right, and we also have our brother, Minister Chris Sands. We appreciate you for dropping in and hanging out with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Gentlemen, you have definitely given me, and I'm sure a lot of people out there, a lot to think about. You know, unfortunately, we fall prey to things to our society, our environment, things that are going on around us, but we have to be strong enough spiritually in order to be able to stand against and know our own self-worth, know who we are, whose we are.
That's right.
So we can stand in the middle of any and everything else. Amen. Yeah, and I'm glad y'all also told me what that band's meant, because I know.
See, this is the thing. See, this is the thing.
Well,
people say all the time, man, we bashing this music. That we don't bash music. We learn the music because of our particular ministry and what we're called to do. It's hard to be relevant in the MP3 ministry world when you're still on 8-track. And so we stay up to date with what's going on with the songs that's out, the meaning of the songs. You got to understand, Chris is a youth pastor. I'm a pastor in Huntsville, but the people that we deal with are of this age, and this is what they're listening to. And so we try to help them. We can hear that music and it doesn't really sway us either way, because we know our worth. We're cemented in that. And there was a time where I couldn't listen to that though. I can't lie. I couldn't listen to it without me going to the club, because that music made me want to go to the club. Now I'm at a place where I can listen to it and be cool.
Right.
But I don't criticize anybody else that that's not there. I try to help them get there.
Right.
And I just show compassion upon those that are. I still pray for them, because I still have a struggle, even though that my struggle isn't their struggle. Their struggle isn't my struggle. I still have one.
Right.
We all do. And so we just try to help people, man. And dealing with what they're listening to and being careful of what they pour into themselves.
Can I say something about that real quick? That's irking my nerve with this generation real quick.
Okay.
There's this saying called YOLO. You only live once.
Okay.
Most of the time, rappers talk about that because they get the opportunity to spend money and do things that they never had the opportunity to do. But when our young people and our young listeners hear it, they're going out here doing crazy, ridiculous stuff, and they're dying from it. And that's the problem that we have as well. We have to figure out how to articulate between the two. How can I come up to a level where I'm dying to live and not living to die?
Right.
And that's the thing that we're struggling with this particular generation as well, because they hear YOLO, then you go on to drive all crazy, because 4 young men died in Atlanta. After they said that, they tweeted, YOLO, you only live once.
Drunk driving.
Driving.
They tweeted, we driving drunk, YOLO.
Right. You only live once.
Right.
They go on 120 and then crash right after they sent that tweet and died. You know what I'm saying?
It's because that's a song too. Drake has a song called The Motto.
Yeah.
And he's saying, YOLO, you only live once. That's the only way to go, yo. And he's saying, like, that's the motto. That's the motto we live by. Every day. And so the thing about it is it's amazing that we say YOLO, you only live once, but then after we say YOLO, we do something as if we live again.
Right.
That's true.
Our action following it as if we gonna live again.
Right.
And I actually preach the misconception of YOLO is that if I live as you only live once. If I live like I'm only going to live once, I die 2 deaths. I die a spiritual death and I die a physical death.
Right.
But if I live like I'm going to live again, I die once, I just die a physical death. But we all are going to live for eternity.
Right.
We just choose where we're going to live.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, I know that we could just be here. This
I
could
know.
go on
Yes, I know. It
and
could.
on
Yes,
and on and on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
But listen, real quick, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for sharing all of your wisdom. We truly appreciate it. Pastor AD, real quick, can you just remind everybody how they can connect with you?
Connect with me, www.adriandavisnow.org. Twitter, Adrian Davis Now. Facebook, Adrian Davis Now. Instagram, Adrian Davis Now. And be on the lookout for the app. Search it, Adrian Davis Now.
Adrian Davis Now, yeah.
And so we're coming. It'll be released next month, so we're excited about it. And then Chris the same way. Twitter, C Sands 8.
Yeah. Yep. C Sands 8.
Give me your info.
Facebook, Chris Sands on Facebook. That's on 2 things I'm on. YouTube, Chris Sands. I come up on YouTube as well.
All right.
Yeah.
And you guys also have I want to throw this out there, have an awesome mind ministry.
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
To God be the glory. Beyond Words Mind Ministry.
Yes, ma'am. Check us out.
Check us out, YouTube. Search Beyond Words Mind.
Right.
order DVD.
Yeah.
That's right. And you get these guys at your church, they will not talk.
No, ma'am.
They will not sing a song. Why? They
We
will
will
not
not
sing
break radios.
No.
They will not
All I
sing two
want for
different
my
songs.
birthday.
Yeah, not gonna sing that. Not gonna
None of
mind
that.
that.
Not gonna mind of that.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
I truly appreciate it. And you guys be blessed.